There we go. Sorry. I had an update. So my sound had been reset. How are we doing? Newton's in. Tycho's in. Paul is in. Tycho's good. Paul is good. And Newton's great. He spent almost all day at a lake. Nice. What have everyone else been up to? You do anything fun? I had vindaloo for dinner, so my tummy's a little bit on edge. It was very hot. What did everybody else have for dinners? Or have you not had anything yet? Playing Borderlands 4. I think you mentioned that last time when you were playing it. Is it any good? I couldn't justify the price. Ridiculous money when it came out. And I didn't like what's his face's response to it. What's he called? Tim Sweeney, is it? No. Who's the guy that does Randy? What's his face? He's a prick. It's annoying. There are a few of the people that are affiliated with Epic as well. They're all dickheads, and I don't know why. Just clear my fingers. Right. So, what are we doing today? A couple of things we can do. You see what we did last time? Painted this fella. And that's his cockpit one, and there's this one. And we've done an orc recently. You can't see because it ain't in focus. He's making some food. No worries. What's left in my pile of plastic that I need to get rid of out of this box? We're getting there on the plastic pile. I've been playing some Project Zomboid as of late. I have a server set up on my home server. I do like a bit of Project Zomboid. Not for everybody. So start with doing a bit of this, and then we'll see about doing a bit of night stuff. As we try and work out which of these grots goes with which arms. Billy Pooh and Thrall Junkie. Welcome back. How you doing? Well, that's part of it. The dying within the first minute is definitely part of the Zomboid experience. I've been spending a week or so tuning my server, making it so it's not quite so much of a ball ache. I know. It's like it's the future. I forgot it was. We're also on YouTube for those that aren't aware. I'm currently just cutting out all the grots that I can see on this sprue. There's another. And then we'll play the game of, can we work out which belongs with which, whose head and whose body is connected. Well, I think that's all of them. There are only two parts that hold them together, I think. But we will see. I need to turn the music down a little bit. It has decided to become very loud. There we go. I can hear yourself think now. So who's building today? Who's doing some building? Can't just be me. Or painting. Painting's allowed as well. Building is go. Oh, yeah. These are the bits I've got. Chaos Horseman. Crute, eh? What crute are you doing? In the kill team? The head? I thought that was out. He's not a very good looking grot. Can't believe how tiny these little fellas are. He's quite a good one. Let's see who goes with who then before we start. Yum-yums, hello. You decided to. I think it is a good decision you've made. They're the most interesting model range. Does that go with him? Is that you? I think that might be you. Let's cut some pegs off and see. Yeah. Is it you? It is you. Okay, that's 1 for 1. Who's next? So this guy needs an arm. Is it your arm? Do not think. Oh, it could be. Could be you. If it isn't, you're damn close. Yep, that's you. You have a low arm. Is that you? Could be. Can't be that lucky and get 3 right in a row. I think I am. That's 3. Can't go wrong with Templars though. They're really cool models. That might be that one as well. So although these are easy to build models, we are going to be cutting the pegs off. I'm not entirely sure that's yours. We've got 2. Why have we got 2 of these and 1 of these? These are almost multi-part. So what we're dealing with here. Or have I got another body bit? Not sure you belong to that. Well, I like that one though, with the little pistol. I need to look at my sprue again, don't I? Have I forgot one? Grot legs. I don't think I see any grot legs on this sprue. There won't be on the other sprue. What is this one? That's the Dakar rig thing. Not Dakar rig, whatever it's called. That's the other sprue. And that's the other commandos. That's another commandos.
I didn't think you had it in you. I'm your huckleberry.
Hello,
Hello,
Messi.
Spitfire. How are you doing? So, did you get a package from Badger, or do I need to chase him up? Because they did have one of the conventions recently, so they may have just been really busy and it slipped through. Not received yet. Well, I'll chase him up. Like I said, they've had, like, was it Gen Con or something recently? I am confused. Where's the instructions? That might help us out. Let's see. So I need to go to Psycho's chat because legend. No, that's an eBay link. That's not what I want. I thought Psycho had found me instructions for the thingy. Maybe not. Well, I'll explain my problem. I've cut the bits off the sprue. And I've got one leg and one head. Another leg and another head. Another leg and another head. Another leg and a head. Another leg and a head. And a head. And no legs. So I need to look at this sprue, which is a mirror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to count them on here. Is what the what now? I'm counting legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there only five legs on the sprue? Look at that. Thank you. No, what button have I just pressed? Where are these little fellas at then? That's... Oh, my monitor's filthy. Where's the Orks at? It's a land speeder, it's an Ork. Are all the little fellas at the end? So is there options? Is that what we're saying? How many should there be? There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's going to be options, right? So there's a leftover bit. I don't need to get quite so confused. So in that case, I've lost the fucking page now. We need to have a look at who's getting what. Because we haven't glued any of these together yet. We've got... Let's just get them into an order. So he's one of the ones for the first stage. So your first stage, along with must be with that bit. So they're the options for the first one. Second one has hair at the front. So that one that we've just had. What the what? No, I'm losing my mind.
I didn't think you had
I
it
hear
in you.
noises. Hang on.
I'm your huckleberry.
Lubu, hello. Heinrich. Are you doing a Squeezle 34 months? Thank you very much. Hello. We're getting confused with these instructions. Because I just cut them all off the sprue like an idiot. That's got to be one of them. So that must be part 60. And that must be part 58. So 1A. Oh, so you can do either 1A, 1B, or 2A and 2B. Okay. They're the fucking same. What is the difference? Can't say. Sorry. Fucking lights in the way. Oh, so all it's saying is you can either have... Oh, I see why they've done it, because on the other sprue you'll do them differently. I assume. In that case, we'll have him with the boom stick on that one, and him with that one. Right. Okay. And then we'll have Crusher. Hello. You all right? There's a little cooler. Build them in pairs. No. We're just going to get confused about it. I'll just compare them on the models later. So this time we want 62. So one with the gun. This one. This one with the dagger. Or this one with the grenade. I quite like him with the dagger. And the other one was this piece. This piece with the grenade. I like that. I like that. So that one and that one, that one and that one, that one and that one. Henry's going to make me bloody cut the other grots off, isn't he, in a minute? And then this one's got... Why have you got... Oh, it's an option. You get to choose. You get to choose the boomstick or the pistol. So we're going to choose the pistol for this guy. Once I cut his... that off. Okay, you're having the pistol. So that's yours. That's a spare. That's yours. That's yours. It's yours and yours. And because Heinrich made sense, I want to cut the other ones off. Right, so you... Oh, nearly dropped it. 2. We don't need the pistol one anymore, do we? Because we were using the pistol one on that one. One. So come on then. What are you all up to? I know what a couple of you are doing. Some of you haven't answered. Can't just leave me to my own devices. I need to know what you're all up to. There's 3 with 3 options. Are you doing these ones, or have you got a box of Orks? Reading anything fun, Lupu? Are we talking studying? Okay, so leave that there in case I haven't got all the bits on. There must be an easy way to do this. They'll put, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to go him there and him there. I'll put him there and him there. Him there. Get off. Him there and him there. And that's the one that's different. Basically the same vibes as manga, but in novel format, generally kind of shortish volumes. There's some art mixed in. Sounds fancy. LDB, working on your first ever Warhammer. Really something else than what you normally will go for. What are you doing? Going for a Space Marine in a diorama. Interesting. And how far through are you? How are you getting on? Oh, that can be quite tricky. Lupu's right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'll put that one there. 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 Right. Now I get confused again. So he's got. Oh, fuck. How are we going to do this? So that one can go with that one. But you need a bit cut off first. You can go with that one. Double check. Yeah, you can go with that. So that and that. Now I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to move them across. I'm going to put that with that there, that there. So if that one's like that, and I want this one, is it you? Yeah. Let's double check this fits on with this before I commit. Yeah.
I didn't think you had it in you.
I'm your huckleberry.
Hello
Harry.
there.
Hello, Harry. Welcome back. How you? It's been a while. I've not seen you for a little bit. How are you keeping? What did you miss? You've missed progress on the knights. Done a fair amount of progress on the knights. They've all got the shoulder pads done, other than the lancer, and they've all got the top carapaces done. We did an orc. I don't know whether you saw the orc. Here's the painted orc. He's a little bit shiny. I need to deal with that. It is. It's turned out okay. We did this. And we've done this guy. Yep. But yeah, we've done quite a good amount of the knights now. I think there's pictures somewhere. And we built this guy. This guy. This guy. It was about time they got built from being in the little bags. You did, yeah. Because I would have just lost the bags. So I thought I might as well get those done first. So you go with this. What have you been up to? You've been busy with work. Yeah, you have that. And then the other one must be This one. Yeah, it must be that one. You can't see what I'm doing at the moment. But I'm lining up. We're also now in 60 frames a second with all the quality options available. And we're also live on YouTube as well. You're in a bit of a discussion with yourself about the assembly. Get it all done before painting. It depends exactly what you're doing. If it's just a Space Marine, for example, if it's someone like this, then I would just paint it as one thing and then attach it to the assembly. Attach it to the diorama. Don't try and paint it and the diorama together. Paint the diorama, paint the figure, put the figure on the diorama when they're painted. Should be the easiest way. So this one can have one of these. Okay, so you can have that. I'm doing this right, aren't I? Yeah, then you can have that. Yeah, I don't have Typhus. It's one of, like I said, it's one of the only two models in the entire Death Guard range, troop-wise, that I don't have. Typhus and the Lord of Poxes are the only two I don't have. So that can go there, and that can go there. This is making sense. You fit on there? No, you cannot fit on there. It's not your, and it's not for you. Dark Imperium box is good. If you got the Dark Imperium box and you haven't built them, there's a model in there which goes for a lot of money. This guy goes for a lot of money. Like over £100. A lot of money. You can't get him, and he's really good. Do you fit there? You fit there. So that and that. Which means these must fit on here. Yep. Worth testing them first. Let's cut your nub out. Yes, okay. So now we have our matrix of grots. Hopefully there's not many lines and stuff on these little fellas. Where's my knife? It's there. So you getting any time, Harry, to do any your Emperor's Children? You assembled salamanders. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to get a load of models assembled just so I don't have to assemble them and I can get them painted. My idea is if I commit to them being built, then I commit to having to paint them. Oh, and if you've got a great big... You can't see anything. You should be telling me I'm not in focus. There we go. Oh, now where's his leg? Is this your leg? Is it your leg? I think it is. Oh, the space... These are annoying. This bit is always a pain in the ass to do. And especially when that one as well, when they have a little connection point on the bottom of the backpack that your nippers can't actually get into. Love to know who's responsible for that. It'd be quite easy just to do an undergate. So the gate could be on the back, underneath the backpack. You're going to go together better now, Mr. Goblin. I think you are, aren't you? Much better. Okay, so let's find a bag of bases. They're bigger bases than I need. Where's the bag that says Taliban on it? That's the one that's got all the bases in. Did you paint these or did these come pre-painted, Harry? Bases in here, I've flipped them out. Oh no, maybe I do. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one doesn't have a hole in it. Why have you not got a hole in you? Did these bases that you gave me, did you paint these or did these come pre-painted? Ah, there's the other one. They're quite good, aren't they? Right, we need our blue glue tied in. I think I'm in the same boat as you, though. It's like, unless you've decided you want to have models in that location, then you're a bit stuck. Can you not be in the way? So that one's going on there. It's just tricky trying to make sure that they're actually together. So why not put them fully in the bases? No, that's a good idea. Thank you. I appreciate that, because you're right. Let's do this one. Let's stick him on a base. And you have you with this one? Yeah, you must be this one. If you are, your peg's in the way. And he's going into lurks mode. Try that again. Ah, that's better. That's what we want. Utility cleans off, he's gone up. It's a bit annoying. These guys are a little bit annoying, right? Because the bodies are different. Turn them around. You see the bodies are different on them. But the head is annoying because the plume makes them easily identifiable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip one of their plumes off and turn it around 180 degrees. You can stick on that way. Bit of glue around it. It's probably going to fall off here if I put too much glue on, so be careful. So that should help with making those two guys look a bit different in a group. You see already. Helps. Just because they're very obvious that they're the same bit. Might as well do these in pairs. These should be easy to tell apart because they've got entirely different guns. He has a little bit of smooth on his shoulder. They all do. You still got a mark on your shoulder. It's more like it. Question is, can we just do it this way? I think the answer is yes. Okay, this pistol fella now. A mark on the back of your helmet. Yeah, knock my glue over. We'll do it exactly the same way, I think. I might need to cut a bit more of this peg out. It's not the smoothest joint there. What if we take it from here? Oh, cut through the bit I didn't want to cut through. Let's try now. There's 4 of them. Have I got glue in your eye? No, you're all right. Some of these I just keep forgetting where I've cleaned and where I haven't. Luckily, there's not a lot of great deal of cleaning to do on them. And again, these aren't going to be for like award-winning paint jobs or anything. These are just little fellas. So you have this bit that goes with you. So we clean you so you can go on the base. He's got a tactical rock and everything. Let's go up just a tad. Where's the other one of those? It's this one, isn't it? You go on here. Are the knife bits clean? I think so. He goes together quite well. He's a good little fella, him. I like him. I wonder if they're going to bring out a runt herder and a new box of those guys. Because that kit will be fairly old nowadays. What kind of glue is it? This, hold on, is polystyrene cement. Just like Tamiya extra thin. The thing about it is, it's dyed, so you can see where it goes. Nice and handy. So you can ensure that you've got a join, glue all around your join. You also make sure that you won't put your finger in it. No, watch. So who goes with this? This one. He needs his thing cut out. Hang on. But yeah, I use this all the time now. It's just so much better than Tamiya Extra Thin. Same chemical properties, but because it has that superpower of being able to be seen, like down in here, there's a little gap. I need to get glue. So I can put the glue in there. And I can see exactly where that glue is because I can see where the blue is. So I can trace it round and see where I need to add any more glue or whether I don't. I can even see it right in there. I'm just going to add a little bit more. Where I think I need it. And then I need to push these together. So I'm going to have a look to make sure there's no blue anywhere when I do push. It's fantastic stuff. Really good. Doesn't work obviously on anything that it doesn't work on like metal, it doesn't work on resin. I've tried it before. We did a test with some alcohol inks. It's not the same. They use a special dye. I don't know what it is. It's like that blue dicam that they use for engineering. Yeah, we tried to add some special strong dyes into a bottle of standard Mr. Hobby stuff, and it just wasn't the same. And you're also then diluting the power of the glue. Just use what you've got. And the next time you need some glue, buy some of this stuff. Let's buy ammo. They also do a red version. Same chemical properties as this, it's only red. The blue is easy to see. Yeah, highly recommended stuff. Like I've been doing modelling and painting, both scale models and miniatures, for long enough to have seen most things over the years. But there's only a couple of products that I've tested and used that I've thought has been an actual game changer to what I do, and that glue's been one of them. Wax? For what? For gluing plastic models together? Well, for one, it ain't going to work. it's not something I've ever really heard. Plus, if you accidentally leave a bit of wax on, you ain't going to get paint over it. So I would just ignore that piece of advice. Like if you're doing, let's say, Space Marines, you can pretty much paint most Space Marines in one go these days. Have I painted in some assemblies before? Yeah, and I still do it quite a lot. Like I've got a big load of Imperial Knights that I need to do at the moment, and they're in many, many, many sub-assemblies. However, it's often best, especially to begin with, keep the model as together as possible, because it's all too easy to lose sight of what you're doing when you have a million different pieces to look after. And it can be quite intimidating as well when you've got like 1,000 bits laid out to all paint individually. It's a lot more difficult to see progress take place. Like I know on my night commission that I'm doing, it's hard to see where the end is because it's just painting bit after bit after bit. Like for these guys, there's never going to be any need to take these ones apart. Clean the end of his gun. So you're right, there's a lot of hidden spaces. So what I would suggest you do is you prime black. If you prime your model black, anything that you can't get to paint is shadow. Because you may be thinking, well, I've heard that if you prime black, you can't really paint over the top of it very well. And some colours you can't. Like a yellow over black, don't even attempt it. Poor quality white paint over black, you're going to struggle. Oranges, you're not going to have a very good time with. But let me show you an example. So this guy here was primed with black. Okay. And we did some underpainting for it, and I'll explain that in a second. But anywhere which I couldn't really get to, like underneath this shoulder, for example, is still black. But if I'd primed him white, that would still be white under there, and it'd look weird. It looked like I hadn't painted it. If I take, let's say, this guy's a good example. Under those shoulder pads, if I'd have primed him with a white rattle can, all that stuff underneath there would still be white. Or I would have to go in and try and cover it over, and it'd be a nightmare to try and do. But when your model's really complex, and it's got lots of little intricacies into it, if you prime it black, what you can't get to with a paintbrush will still be black. Well, first of all, you do prime black, and then you can do, if you're a beginner, I hate the term, there's a technique that people call slap chop, which is you paint it black and you use like a white or a pale grey, and you dry brush the entire model with it. Mostly focusing on from above. And that will give you enough brightness on the raised areas. It'll still keep the dark bits in the dark nooks and crannies, which will then enable you to paint more vibrant and easy colours over the top. So that technique is called slap chop. You just need to Google just search on YouTube for it and you'll see a load of examples. But it's a much better way of painting models quickly and easily when you're starting out. If you have like an airbrush, you can do a lot of pre or post shading with your black and your white over the top of one another. I actually have a video on my Twitch page saved about doing a pre-shade with an airbrush with blacks and whites. It's very effective. It's worth having a look at as well. I think he's a bit clean. This bit is yet to be clean. So let's try and get this one out. Still not going to get that together very well because these pegs there we go. It's together much better. Let's pre-glue it. There we go. And then we'll add a little bit more on the join. And those can go in the Ork box. Have a box for Orks that need painting. Orks and grots. There's a grot. Mac is even small for a grot, isn't he? I'm going to compare him. Bear with me. He is small for a grot. Lid back on that box for the escape. Right, let's deal with some of these buggers. Let me go on Discord a second and find the kill team instructions. Sure, I had them as well. Psycho, where are you at, buddy? Do we have the instructions for the kill team somewhere? Or do I have the instructions? I have the instructions for the kill team. I think I have them. I think I've got them. So, I haven't got them. Or I had them. Are they here? No, they're death card. Can't be trusted with instructions. Thanks. So I need to get the ones of those I've done out, don't I? Refresh myself on what we were doing. There's one with his potato gun. 2, 3. The rest. Oh no, he's one. You're not one. Are you one? Why have you got blue tack on you? Oh, because you're for the war trike. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it's gone. I've been doing massive tidy ups. Probably got thrown out. Is it in the instructions, decals and manuals? No, it's not. Remember rightly, we were doing a certain, thank you, a certain build for them, weren't we? Because we did this guy, the knob, like that. And then we're doing the specialist. Is that what we were doing? So potato gun, whatever the hell that big sniper rifle is. Get myself all confused now. Might need your brain here, Psycho. All the green side, that's the one. Apart from the main dude who did blue because he looks better. Is that right? Yeah, because his other side doesn't have the power claw. His other side has like an axe, doesn't it? In the green. So 3A. We'll do 3A. Oh, stop doing that. I hate how Windows has that snapping feature. I need to get it disabled. especially on this little screen I've got going on. So on the instructions, like, one of these options has all the knives. Is that right? We still do him with all the knives? Knife man. Okay. So you want 13, which is you. And 21. I'm uncomfortable. Where's my foot cushion? 21. I need to get the, what do they call them? What's the other orc group called? The other kill team? Wreckers. I need the wreckers. Right, 3C. We need part 15, which is not on this brew. Is here. 15. That one. They look really cool. We're looking for an iron sight. Good luck. So we need 14 and 16 while we're at it, which is an arm and a head. So there's the head. Oh, we're finding these quite quickly. For a change. Just need the iron sights. There it is. Yeah, should have been on yesterday. Yeah. But there's a video on Discord. We had a sparrowhawk in the garden. And it caught a blackbird. I think it's a blackbird. I went downstairs and saw it. That's a big bird. What's that? I saw what it was doing. It was eating a thing. So I looked for my phone. My phone was upstairs. Quickly saw my mum had left her phone downstairs, so grabbed that one. I was starting to record. Record it having its dinner. So how long can it be there? It wouldn't be there it can't be there long. Might be there like a minute or two. So I started recording it. And so I didn't, what's the word? So I didn't disturb it. I was hidden around the corner of like a curtain, holding the phone out as still as I could hold it without breathing, so I wasn't going like this. Deadly still for 15 minutes. And then it flew off. And as soon as it flew off and I moved my arms with my arms down, because I hadn't been breathing and I'd been like tensed, my bicep just decided to cramp up fully. I just had a dead arm. I couldn't move it for like a good couple of hours. Still a little bit stiff, but Yeah, don't recommend. Yeah, the commandos are the sneaky orcs, aren't they? Supposedly. Yeah, but they look silly in a good way. Look at him. You can see how his height difference is human to. This is a commando knob. The new knobs are bigger. Not by too much. Orcs are built different sizes anyway. Yeah, he wasn't far off. It's the standard ones, look. This is a standard Orc commando. Admittedly, he's got a stoop on him compared to this guy who stood straight up. I'd imagine him being taller if he stood up. Nearly dropped him. They have the bulk though, don't they? The only thing that, I mean, I don't mind that they're not super tall, these guys. Just look how big they are. Like they're trunks. The only thing that annoys me, you see his gun? It's below the base. I don't mind the gun being that size, but why didn't they pose it so the gun wasn't sticking off the bottom of the base? It means you're going to have him on a rock. This is the best gun in all of Warhammer. It's just a potato masher. Saying that, I am currently making a stick with rockets on. I'd like the Wrecker Crew. Anyone's got a Wrecker Crew they don't want, let me know. Yeah, but that thing just looks silly. This looks brutal. I would like to see them redesign or at least refine the shock attack gun a little bit. There's now some cleanup to be done on these. And how that arm goes in. Might glue it to this first. I think that'll give us the line we need for this. Maybe not. So that's a much better pose. Can I get his head on? Let's do his head first before we glue it. All the heads are interchangeable as well, which is quite good. Okay, can we slide you in? Yeah, we can. Put the head on now. This guy's cool. Let's smooth the top of his rocket. Zoom in. Then we'll put his backpack on. He stands up on his own as well. And all these backpacks are unique as well, which is cool, Hendrik. He needs a base. What size bases are these? Probably these ones in this bag. Miles, get over there. I think so. Give you a little bit of a sticky foot. Boss knob, shooty man, potato man. Luster. We do the knife man now then, if we're doing a knife man. I didn't think we did a knife man, but apparently we do. So that's 1, 2, and 6. And 3. 1. What the hell is 2? Come on, Games Workshop, get your shit together, will you? And 6. 6, 6 is that one. There's 3. Stabby arm. Still need the foot though. What's his other arm? 7. There's 7. Eight and 9 for his weird head. He's like his jaw is separate. And 11. Still missing which part? His leg? No, don't want 11, we want 10. Which is that one. Because he's the knife man. And his foot is 2. Which is there. That should be all his pieces. So to make an orc. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. That looks like a job for a knife. one recruit. It is nice working on Orks after you've done like robots and space marines for forever. Different shapes. I've never seen a connection like that before, look. It's got the little teeth. Actually, I tell a lie, I have seen a connection like that. Mortarian's back has connections like that. Does he stand on his own? Barely. So what I could do with cutting a bit more of this stuff off. Get into that hole. Right in there. Trying to find the right drawing point for these backpacks is a little bit iffy. Sort of a good look. Hendrik, you still doing much trading? If he's still here. Little fly. He's going to get killed in a minute if he doesn't back it in. I wonder whether we'll get some new Storm Boys in this edition. What do we think? Storm Boys would make a good kill team box. But then what? 3 specialized kill teams for Orks? Because there's the Storm Boys, I think. Are they still resin? Or are they old plastic? They have that like 3rd or 4th edition look to them.
Krogon 100 asked my friend where we can go to take out some money. They took me to a snowbank.
Thank you very much. Ooh, nasty seam down there. Okay, let's let him dry and fix his face. You just ate bulldog mac and cheese, so you have to go get some milk so your stomach doesn't. Hey, was it spicy? I was horrified by the amount of salt that those have in them. They've all got like helmets and stuff on, apart from this knife guy. We could put a thingy helmet on him. What do we think? Do we give him his bare head, even though none of the others are going to have a bare head? I mean, that's why I'm debating it. Because he's got his two big choppers. Are they choppers or slashers? What are they? And the knives. Ah. Yeah, we'll give him his 4 knives. That can be his thing. There's more? Nowhere else would give him a knife. Let's quickly stick him to a base. Halfway through, I think. Who's off to Knife Man? Done Knife Man, we've done Rocket Man. We've done this guy. A comms boy. $37, $38, $39. $37. Oh, that's a good one. Right there. 38. And your backpack is 39. It has got cups on it. That's quite funny. Well, he ain't got 39 on that one. There it is. And that means we then need to... interesting. 41 and 42. There's a little fly around. With the windows open. This was a weird coil gun. Stay. And then the head, I'm not so sure on. Well, he's going to have this one, isn't he? Because he's got his comms array. So head 40. And then he's got his weird arms, so 44 and 43. There's 43. And there's a pipe. A bit blind. Ah, yes, it's there. There's some tiny bits left on these sprues. It's a good gun. Whatever it is, I like it. So all the nipper's done. We're on to the knife. I like he's got ropes on this one. What's everyone else up to? Everyone else is going pretty quiet. There's only me and Psycho talking at the moment. Say at the moment, even Psycho's busy. Let's get his leg on. Stay standing. Tempted by some ogres. I mean, they're alright, they're the ogres, but there's something about them that's just... They feel a bit generic. And I don't know what it is, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's to do with, you know, they've all got that exactly the same, like, bottom of the cauldron over the belly. It almost feels like Games Workshop, well, it is exactly what they went, oh, that's a cool iconography thing. Let's have that for every single model in the range, and it just looks dull. I mean, it's maybe just a paint job thing. Maybe when I see somebody do some really savage looking ones, I'll change my mind. Hey, you're going to get some. I'm going to stop you again, didn't he? I actually quite like the old ogres better. I know they were a bit derpy in places. I just felt they were a bit more natural. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, fuck that. Wait until they're out. Is this the right fucking backpack? Must be. Just wait till they're all out individually. There's some pretty shitty mold lines on this thing. On this kit as a whole, actually. Where's his bit of gun gone? So what's next here on this pile of bits? And tonight I'm working on some Ork commandos. How about you? This aerial might be one of the most delicate parts on any kit I've seen from Warhammer. It's on an Ork kit. So we want this gun arm on next. No, these are just my ones. I'm just trying to break the knights up a little bit. Because there's trying to make sure night fatigue doesn't kick in and people don't come. You ended up cleaning out the vanity with the exception of the cleaning stuff, just so you don't have to do a ton tomorrow. That's good thinking. Well, it depends if you're going to play them, Goliath, isn't it? I'm not, so it doesn't bother me. So this goes on here. Connects to his backpack, so his backpack's got to go on next. Like that. Then this must plug in under there. Which it does, and it's holding on. This is a crafty build, this one. Okay, how do we do this then? So it goes that way around. There and there. That's quite a good one as well. All this cable. There's a couple of little bits I need to smooth out. A little point there. I think he's good. Get him on his stand. And let's see what we've got then. So far in the Orc tribe, we've got the lid on the glue. Boss Knob. So what we did today with these all the choppers. He has one in each hand, one in his mouth, one in his chest. We've also got the Rocket Man, stick with some rockets on, and he has 2 spare rockets. With the Potato Cannon Man. Got this guy with the big shooter. And then we've got the comm specialist who we've done today. So who's left? Who's left on the sprue? Let's have a quick look. So we've got left to do, we've done the Potato Cannon Man, that's him. Got a Commando Burner Boy to do. Big old flamethrower. We've got a fella with a Commando Dakka Boy. Seems to have a big cannon thing. And then we've got just boys. I think there's just boys other than the grot and the squig. Yeah, there's just 2 boys to do after that. Just standard fellas. Anyway, that's going to be us for today, I think. We're on tomorrow, though. We're not usually on a Sunday now, but we're going to be on tomorrow because I couldn't stream yesterday. And tomorrow is going to be some night work. So I'll stick these in the Ork box. Well, Spitfire, thank you very much for your 16 months. So Squeezle for your 34 month and Ari for your 24 months. And 100 biddies from next year as well. Let's get the Ork box out. We also built 10 grots today. How are the Orks looking, you may ask? Actually been building along. Well, here's the Ork box. Let me just zoom out fully. Put these commandos in. The Orks, the goblins are already falling over. This is the Ork box as it stands. It's getting quite full. So we've got the boss knobs are in there. Here the big fellas are in. There's the surgeon. The weird boys in there. Banner boy. There's a surgeon grot in there. Another boss in mega armor. Gaz is at the back. The resin guy from RTLW is also in there. And we'll put that spare grot bit in. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Anyway, hope to see you all tomorrow. Do some night painting. I want to get the chest armor panels done and the shoulders for the lance are done. That'd be a good place to be at. Squidell, take care. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.